there are those three. I don't like those seats, so I'm up here. But I will hit you guys up when we make it to Animal Kingdom. Jesus. Just got out the bus. About to head into Animal Kingdom. It is way too hot for this. Like, way too hot for this. Oh. I can't wait to get a proper sleep. Either or. You gotta go through security regardless. Alright, about to head through security. So I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Got it? Magic is ruined.
There it is. Thank you. It's ready.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Excuse me. All right. Alrighty, so figure out what we're gonna do, because if I'm not mistaken, the last look at the ducky.
So, do Animal Kingdom have any rides, or it's just like you see them?
They have a few rides. They got Everest, they have dinosaur, Kilimanjaro Safari, that's technically a ride. Cala River Rapids is a ride. And that's about it when it comes to like rides. They're eating. The tree of life.
So I'll go take pictures and video.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna go left. I mean, you got it right, I'm sorry. Yep. Y'all get the ride Dino for his last little go around before he goes away. Alright, so they got off a dinosaur. Everybody liked it. About to get on Everest and do that. The best ride besides Flight of Passage in this park. Okay. What? So you want to eat first and then make... Oh, okay. Oh, you're not going backwards the whole time. You go backwards? Yeah, you go backwards for like 2 seconds. And then switch the track and then you go forward. Yeah, you don't go backwards the whole ride.
This is all y'all going. I got to get on because I couldn't get on.
At least the roller coaster. Anything else that's gonna jerk you around didn't know. Because it's Animal Kingdom and they said they just wanted to be a part of your life. That's all it is. Pretty good. For Everest, that's pretty good. No, it was 70 minutes for Flight of Passage. Was 70 minutes. So after they got off of Dinosaur, I did not ride Dinosaur because Dinosaur is just, it jerks you around too much and I could not. My stomach was better, but if I'd have got on that, I'd have been way worse than what I was. So we rode Everest, and the clip that you see, you can hear me and Damaya having a debate of if she wanted to ride it because it went backwards and she didn't know how she was gonna handle that, but she ended up getting on. She said it wasn't that bad. She actually enjoyed it. She had fun. The next thing you guys will see is us doing Kilimanjaro safari, because that was the main thing that everybody wanted to do. So I hope y'all enjoy.
Super long prehensile tongue that they can reach all the way out their mouth and touch their own eyeball with it. There on that left-hand side, that rust-colored animal is a bongo. Both male and female bongos have those horns on their head, so it's a little bit harder to tell apart. Only good way to do so is the darkness of that rust-colored bird. There on that left-hand side are my favorite bird species. Those are saddle-billed storks. They get their name from the yellow saddle shape on their bill. These birds stand about 5 feet tall, and they have a wingspan of about 9 feet in width. That's about as wide as the canopy of our truck. These birds will also mate for life, so honestly, relationship goals. Saddle-billed storks actually don't have any vocal cords, so in order for them to communicate, they'll shake their head back and forth, as their bill contains a nice rattling sound that it produces. Looks like they're on that right-hand side are a few different tan-colored animals. These are greater kudu. Looks like they're hanging out there in those bushes. These are female greater kudu. The great way to tell is that none of them have any horns. And only male greater kudu have those horns, so they're super easy to tell apart. Greater kudu will spend the majority of their life in the same gender groups of their species. So all the female kudu will hang out in one smaller group, and the males will hang out further away in their own separate group. When they're happy or excited, a lot like these birds are blushing. Pink-backed pelicans are migratory birds, so they'll come back to the same spot they were born to lay their own eggs, doing so in groups of about 500 pairs at one time. Now I spot a bit of movement there, going to be on that left-hand side. Looks like we're coming upon some Nile hippopotamuses. Looks like there's one hanging out there. Looks a lot like a rock sitting over there. Now these hippos can hold their breath for several minutes at a time underwater, and they can even sleep while fully submerged. They're able to do so by subconsciously coming up for air and sinking all the way back down to the bottom without needing to wake up. Hippos are herbivores, so they'll travel about 6 miles every single night to eat the grasses along the riverbed. Hippos are pretty large. They get up to about 5,000 pounds in size, so they are roughly the size of a car. Looks like there's some more hippos hanging out there on that left-hand side, down into those rocks over there, moving around underneath that water. A group of hippos is known as a bloat.
I don't know.
Now also there on that left-hand side are some Nile crocodiles down there. Now these Nile crocodiles, they are one of the largest of the reptile species. They're the largest here in Africa. They get up to about 16 feet in length. They're also cold-blooded animals, so they'll bask in the sunshine to increase their body temperature. And they get a little bit too cold, actually hold their mouth and sweat. So they'll hold their mouth and get open, let the excess heat evaporate. Tallest mammals in the world. They get up to about 20 feet in height. That neck of theirs is about 6 feet long, making it longer than I am tall. Despite the length of that giraffe's neck, they have the same amount of bones or vertebrae that our human neck has. There's only 7 bones in a giraffe's neck, each one being about 10 inches in length. Now the really long thing about these giraffes is their tongue. A giraffe's tongue is about 18 to 22 inches in length. It's on the tip of our middle finger down to our elbow. They will use this tongue to reach all the way out and grab onto things like leaves and branches so that they can eat them. There on that left-hand side, looks like there's some African painted dogs hanging out in that den over there. It's that rock formation. Let's see if I can get this a little bit closer. Now, these painted dogs, they get their name from the patchwork painted texture of their fur. They're excellent pack animals, meaning when they hunt, they do so as a group with a greater success rate than both lions and cheetahs. Now, painted dogs, they actually are more closely related to the domesticated dog you might have at home, but unlike domesticated dogs, they only have 4 toes on their paw, whereas the domesticated dog has 5. There on that left-hand side are some sable antelopes, those brown-colored animals. Sable antelopes are extremely protective animals. They actually use those horns of theirs to defend themselves. Just as they're protective of their friends and family, we're protective of the many animals here on the reserve, which is why the sable antelope is the mascot of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Looks like we're coming upon some Hartman's mountain zebras up ahead. This group of zebras is known as a dazzle. Now these zebras, these stripes of theirs are incredibly unique to each and every single zebra. A lot like our own fingerprints. They'll actually use these stripes to help identify each other. When a baby zebra is born, it's able to fully recognize its mother based only on her stripe pattern after just an hour of life. Now there are some baby zebras in this group. That smaller one there on that left-hand side, and a smaller one here on that right-hand side. They're both about 10 months old. When a baby zebra is born, its legs are the same exact length of a full-grown adult zebra, so they are a little bit harder to tell apart from the larger ones in this group. The only good way to tell is the size of their head and torso was just a little bit smaller. Now we are coming upon those gray-colored animals up ahead. These are wildebeests. Wildebeests are the second most densely populated mammal in the world, second only to us humans. They partake in what's known as the Great Migration and do so in incredibly large numbers. Looks like this is a mama giraffe hanging out here. Baby does like to hang out around here sometimes. We might be able to spot him hanging out. I'll keep an eye out. Oh, speaking of baby, there he is, hanging out up ahead. Now this baby giraffe, he is about 2 months old. He stands about 7 feet tall. When he was born, he was able to walk within just 5 minutes of life and run within an hour. Now we're coming upon these tan-colored animals, also there on that right-hand side. These are elands. These elands, they stand about 6 feet tall, to think like I do when I walk. Now these tendons will be used to help warn each other of predators nearby. Looks like there's some more giraffes there on that left-hand side. A group of giraffes is known as a tower. Now these giraffes are full-grown females. The way I can tell that is a male is that brightly colored face of his. That's a great way for him to attract a mate during mating season. Both male and female mandrills do have that brightly colored backside that they use to guide their friends and family through the forest, so no one gets lost. Some pounds in size, while females only get up to about 8,000 pounds. Now elephants are unfortunately because they are coming upon a group of greater flamingos. They're on that left-hand side. And as greater flamingos, they get their pink color by eating large amounts of brine shrimp. Brine shrimp contains beta-carotene, which introduces pink pigmentation to their plumage. As when flamingos are born, they're actually white or gray in color. This group of flamingos is known as a flamboyance. Now you might see those flamingos standing on one leg, all wrapped in on each other. Actually wait for them to sleep and conserve their body temperature. Now there on that left-hand side is a mud wallow. This mud wallow looks like it has been used pretty recently. A lot of large animals actually roll around in this mud to protect their skin from getting a sunburn and to help them stay cool. I'll keep an eye out and see if I can spot any of those animals nearby. And then these cheetahs, they are the only felines in the world to not have fully retractable claws. Instead, cheetahs will use their claws a lot like some things to help push off into the dirt when they run, to help to reach those top speeds of over 60 miles an hour when they do run. Now cheetahs have these black markings underneath their eyes known as tear marks. These tear marks help to absorb the sunlight from going into their eyes to help improve their vision. As cheetahs hunt primarily during the day, unlike many other big cats who predominantly hunt at night. This group of cheetahs is known as a coalition, and when cheetahs hunt, they'll communicate to each other through a series of purrs and chirps. And they are the only big cat species known to purr. Still near some more white rhinos. These brown-colored animals hanging out over there, those are waterbuck. I think they're pretty cute because they have heart-shaped noses. These are female waterbuck. The great way for me to tell is that they don't have any horns, as only the male waterbuck have horns. Now that group of white rhinos over there is known as a crash. White rhinos are actually one of these furry friends take the adorable shape of some Nigerian dwarf goats there on that left-hand side. These Nigerian dwarf goats, they are fully grown despite their size, making them one of the smaller of the domesticated goat species, making them perfect for our Warden's small yard. These goats help provide essentials like milk and cheese to the local village of Harambe. Looks like some of those goats are hanging out in the back of our Warden's truck too. They've heard rumors that I give a pretty good safari. They probably want me to take them on one of their own. Down here in Harambe, we like to believe that...
Jesus, we are at the inn. We are literally walking out of Animal Kingdom, or walking towards the exit of Animal Kingdom, because we are all shot. I'm burning. It's been a long weekend. This is like a Stitch obsession. Whew. Had to walk to the cool store. But all in all, it was a good trip. Whew. Peace out, Animal Kingdom.
Think if I try a piece of art, I have to hang it up.
Last little steps. Heading on out of the park. I should be back the end of July. Back here. I don't know if it's gonna be Animal Kingdom, but I know for sure I want to go to Magic Kingdom for 626 Day, for Stitches Day. But I don't know. Sometimes I just wake up and be like, oh, let's drive the 2.5-hour drive and just spend a day. So anything is down to happen. But we're gonna continue on walking on out. Alright, it was a great half day at the park. Bye. Whew. Good half day at the park. About to head on home. I'm probably gonna finish this vlog when I actually get to the house. And just give up like all and all of how the trip will be. What all we did. Because I know day 1 and 2 probably be together. And I'm gonna see how this works out. It's my first time doing this, so. And with Kingdom in the back. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So after Kilimanjaro Safari, we was just done. It was hot. We were exhausted. And we was just like, you know what? It's time to go. So y'all see us leaving the park and heading home. That was pretty much the end of our Animal Kingdom day. But it was a fun trip. All in all, we had fun. It was amazing. Definitely will do it again. The next thing y'all will see, it'll be the end of this series, and then I pick up with my birthday trip that I did with my mom, aka Scoop Scoop. So I hope y'all enjoy that, and then I'll give y'all an update on what's going on afterwards. Have a great day and enjoy.